Hey guys, this is Zeg the Russian. Recently, I just found out that one of the participants of the same exchange program that I've been to the US got arrested in Russia for the anti-war protests, and she and her friends got their apartment searched by the police, and they've stolen. I call it stolen. Well, they took it for investigation. All of the laptops, all of the smartphones of the girls, and right now girls can't really do anything without it. And I was thinking, what can I do to help them? Of course, and I just I just found out I have a YouTube channel, and I can interview one of them, and also uh make a fundraise for them. So here's an interview. Check it out, and I would really appreciate if you would help Luba, the girl from the interview, a little. There is gonna be buy me coffee link in the description below. Hello guys, this is me, Zach the Russian, and today I want to interview one of my friends about protesting in Russia right now. Luba, yeah, meet Luba.
Hi
uh,
everyone.
yeah, Luba is a really nice person because she's protesting against the war a lot, and right now this is the criteria that shows your personality, in my opinion. And so today I want to ask you some questions about your experience of protesting in Russia. In your opinion, um, how is this dangerous right now to protest in Russia? And did you face any problems with protesting in Russia?
So it started to be dangerous since I guess COVID and honestly also earlier like in 2019 in Moscow there were huge protests against like elections in Moscow Duma. Um yeah and so since then like street protest is kind of dangerous activity for Russian people and also like for foreigners. It's illegal, I can say. Um, but with the war, um, since the first day, um, people who want to stand up against the war, they um, were repressed. Like they were detained, like not all of them, but um, I know big groups of people, and then fined or arrested. And also before the one of like huge protest on the 6th of March, um, before this day on the 5th of March, um, um, some activists also were searched in different cities in St. Petersburg, I guess, in Kazan maybe, but I'm not sure. Yeah, and since that day, a lot of activists also were searched. For example, me, but it
Oh,
was in Volgograd.
mm-hmm,
Yeah, and honestly, on the 5th of March, yeah, I don't know how to call these guys. Like, yeah, it was policemen. Five people. They came to my um to the address where I'm registered. So, but I don't live there, and that's why they uh did not do anything. Um, thanks for I don't know because some people live there, and one girl went to the police department. So yeah, it's also kind of stressful. Was
mm-hmm,
stressful. Um, yeah, but the apartment wasn't searched. Yeah, and but it was like a sign for me that and they just need to find me.
mm-hmm.
And yeah, unfortunately,
No.
um, yeah, they did it. Yeah, I was in Volgograd after arrest for 6 days, and I think like they just saw um, where we go after our arrest
Mm-hmm.
and like realize where we live. And to the next day, they went with the search. Yeah, and not only my computers and computers of my girlfriend were seized, but also the computers and like all. One friend of our neighbor was also time, and she even doesn't live there.
Oh.
And yeah, like for some days she stayed, and like at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and all her appliances also were seized. And firstly, they said that we'll return it to you to the next day, and I really believed that's gonna happen. But unfortunately, no.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's investigated, and investigation will last like from 1 month to 3 months,
Yeah,
and
and
no
then
one,
some, and
no
then
one
somehow
knows.
somehow it will disappear. Somebody will steal it. That's a very often practice in Russia when they take your any kind of technique like laptops, phones. So you got your laptop stolen, or not like stolen? Okay, we can call it a stolen, like literally.
Yeah,
So you got your laptop
yeah, sure.
stolen and a phone, I guess.
Yeah, phone. Um, the telegrams that I received in the when I was de- arrested
Uh-huh.
in the detention center. Um, but it's different. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
So then I was arrested, um, and so it wasn't my like apartment. I just went to visit my girlfriend, and I had only like a backpack with my like things.
Mm-hmm,
Um,
mm-hmm.
and they looked to some like papers, um, but it wasn't my papers. Yeah, and another search it was done on the address where my girlfriend is registered.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it wasn't so cruel as in now in the flat where I live.
Yeah, yeah, I see.
Yeah, and all was upside down.
Oh.
And in this apartment, there are two like um, rooms, and one room where we live with girlfriend. Yeah, everything was upside down. But where I lives the neighbor, um, it was so clear. Like,
Like, is they took everything
yeah,
or they just didn't touch anything?
not everything, but they did attempts to find I don't know. Oh, and one guy, I guess he's from FSB.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Yeah, FSB is an
he,
ex-KGB for our viewers.
yeah, and he tried to find some. Oh my god! And they asked, "Why do you have so much toilet paper?
This is so weird.
Do you why do you keep condoms in the fridge?" Like, yeah, such questions. They try to make us weird.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is literally what police does say. Like I've heard the recording from torches in OVD Brateva. Have you heard the recording of the
Hmm.
girls that was
Yeah.
tortured? And literally the policemen in this recording, they were saying, you guys are antisocial freaks. Your guys just, you are not usual people. And they are trying to make this picture and even to make you feel like you're not you're not just ordinary citizens, you're just some kind of freaks, and they're trying to
Yeah.
make you feel like this. I understand. Well, that's crazy. So they've got your so your friend's apartment was totally searched. What about your place? Where do you live? Do they know about this
Yeah.
place so far?
Yeah. When I was detained in the police department, I noticed in one system, like I guess it's for police officers, mm, where you can find like which mm, what I did wrong, like according to our administrative code.
Hmm.
Yeah, and also they have information where I live, not only registration
But the actual
address, but
address.
yeah, actual. But I guess it's because like I used it in the like hospitals,
Yeah, oh, I
etc.
see,
So
I see. So, do you think they have a database with all the information about you from any other resources or any other like institutes, for example, hospitals?
maybe I don't know how it
Oh,
works really, but I
okay.
just saw that the actual address where my family lives, yeah, they have.
Did they came to your family, by the way?
Not yet.
Okay, perfect, perfect. Because I've heard many people are really like who are out of the country, as myself. Many people told me like, oh, you should be aware of speaking out because you know you have a family back in Russia. But my main argument is that there is a Navalny has his mother and father living in suburbs of Moscow, and they're pretty safe. Nobody searched them and nobody investigated them. They even have a small business. So I think it's not China yet, so they're not coming for
Mhm.
your parents yet, but there are some cases, of course. But at least they're not coming for your parents. That's nice. That's really nice. Well, that's crazy. So, like, did you count how many appliances were stolen? Did you count it?
Um, it's not so hard. 8.
Eight. Wow, that's a
Yeah,
lot. And I
like
think,
from
mhm,
each of us to, computer and phone. So
yeah,
yeah,
that's crazy.
not only us were searched in Volgograd at that day, but around 5 more people.
Hmm.
So it was like a massive attack to activists at
I
that day.
see. I see. Um, do you think it's going to be like a regular practice right now for those who are protesting? All of them going to be searched, and it's going to be all the same for them.
It's started to be a normal practice, including activists, not only like mm, public persons
Mm-hmm.
or politicians. Yeah, but I feel that Russian people start to be more mm, accurate, maybe with
Mm-hmm.
what they do.
Yeah, what they
Um,
say.
yeah, and how they what the kind of protest they choose. Like you can not only go to the streets, but do a lot of things. Like I don't know, lay flowers to the graves,
Yeah.
maybe, or to stick
Made
those
stickers.
stickers.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like
I know
stickers.
right now there is a really nice anti-war, I know flash mob, if you can call it, like green ribbons. You know those green ribbons where you
Yeah.
put everywhere. And right now, even in Khabarovsk, where I'm pretty close originally from, there are so many green ribbons right now, especially in universities. Like on every door, there is a green ribbon, and it's really nice. Yeah.
Hmm.
So there are many ways to protest, kind of without being punished. But I think even placing a sticker is kind of dangerous because in Russia there are so many cameras all over, and you can be easily like tracked to where you live in, and then they just come and search your apartment as they did it to Liuba and her friends. Wow, that's just crazy.
Yeah, we also um, stick uh, posted these stickers
Hmm.
like outside, um, also in Volgograd, and also we um, stick a huge poster like um, I don't remember what was assigned there. Our posters and stickers. Yeah, we were also detained by the police.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw a video how I guess people from оперативный розыск,
just yeah, some kind of policemen. Anyway.
yeah, policemen, yeah, they sh- shooted us. Like no, shooted video.
I'll shoot a video with you. Hmm.
Yeah, shooted video. How I stick
Oh, I see, I see. How
Yeah,
you
stickers.
set as a
Yeah.
sticker, I see. So, Luba, tell me please, what's your plans for the future? If you're going to leave Russia, are you planning on ever come back to Russia? If Putin gonna be overthrown, or is there gonna be still Putin, or and no war? Like, what's your plans?
Yeah, so I could not even realize how I can live not in Russia. Even I had the experience living in USA for 4 months. I know I was feel not in my place, and so I think that I will go as soon as possible if there will be possibility and there will be safe for me in Russia. Russia is the most comfortable place for me because of like culture, people, activities. So it's really my life, and I don't even have plans like in another country. I don't know what I can do there, and yeah, I think I will join like protests and do as much as I can outside Russia. But with yeah, as I said, if there will be any possibility, I will return for
Okay.
sure.
Okay. Got it. Perfect. Well, guys, I'm happy to announce a fundraise for Luba and her friends for them to buy new electronics because, right now, I think protest in the network, protest in the internet is also not less important than a protest in in person somewhere. So I'm really happy to announce this one fundraise, and the fundraise is going to be launched on the website Buy Me Coffee, the website that I already used to fundraise for a Ukrainian lady Vita. So check it out. And I really appreciate if you help a little. Well, Luba, thank you so much. Well, I hope everything's going to be safe for you for now when you are still in Russia, and it's going to be the war going to end soon. And I hope Putin going to be overthrown and he won't be president anymore after such war crimes and just starting this whole war. Thank you so much for the interview. It was really nice to meet you. Hope to meet you one day in person. We actually met in person in the US one day, but maybe someday. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks you too. I really appreciate your help and that you suggested me to do this fundraising thing because yeah, we received some money like from Russian people, from people from Europe, but it's still not enough.
Mm,
And like my girlfriend has no computer and yeah, she needs it. So if you can donate, I know $1, it will be very valuable for us.
okay. Okay. That's it for now. Yeah. And stop Putin, stop the war.